All right, let's see. My low, my high, my act of kindness. Let's see. Let's see. What was it? I guess my low yesterday really was the fact that it started raining like crazy yesterday afternoon. Like the entire day it wasn't poised to rain at all, and then it was just downpour like crazy. Like if you were outside for even a couple of seconds, you were gonna get drenched. It was not fun. I mean, looking outside right now, it looks like all the water's evaporated. I think it was just sort of a quick sort of a summer storm. Right, so that was my low. My high yesterday was, I got to spend time with my family last night. Got to see my mom after a good couple of days. I even, for dinner, we had leftover pizza and wings from the Switz, which, good news to the good folks over at the Switzerland Inn or any other fans of the Switzerland Inn itself. Even leftovers are still awesome. I mean, it's the Switz. It's among Cuckoo Lake's best. What do you want? So yeah, of course that was awesome. And let's see, what was my act of kindness? What did I do for my act of kindness? I helped, that little notification, my computer. Oh, right. So, let's see, my act of kindness was, helping my mom set the table for dinner last night, help preparing for dinner as a whole. So, that was really nice. Although, actually, you know what? Let me change that. I mean, as bad as the rain was, my low yesterday is that a couple of dear friends of mine just recently lost their grandfather. I actually knew their grandfather. Not super well, but, I met him and, he was a nice guy. So, to my friends, family, I hope that you're all doing well during this very difficult time. I hope that, you remain strong in this time. And, I was actually just saying this last night. Why must we live in a world of COVID? Seriously, it felt like throughout all of 2020, it felt as if for every one step forward, it was immediately followed with two steps backward. And that's what this whole year's been. And, I said this back in the beginning of July. If you want to say that your, 2020 is shot for you, I'm not going to blame you. You can believe that all you want. And believe me, there are times I almost feel that way. I say almost because, you've seen me long enough to know that I have a very optimistic personality. In fact, if you haven't noticed, at the end of every title of these videos, I've been using the hashtag make the rest of 2020 the best it can be. Because, let's be honest, the world is completely upside down. It is. It's nothing short of just plain awful. But, you can look at what I'm about to say as either good news or bad news. We still have a long way to go in 2020. We're just barely approaching the halfway point in August. And we still have September, October, November, and December. You can see that as one of two things. You can either see that as we're never going to get out of this year, or we can make this year pretty darn good. Not great, but still pretty darn good. And that's what I'm going to try and do every single day. So with that said, good morning and happy Tuesday, everybody. And you know what? I think I know exactly how I'm going to make today awesome. with a manga reaction. Yay! Okay, so I can see it's my handy dandy computadora. That's Spanish for computer. I actually learned that from a Dora the Explorer commercial years ago. Alright, so let's see if we can find the chat. Okay, so there we go. Ooh, this is a nice cover spread. And if I'm not mistaken, this cover spread is the first one that features all 10 of the Straw Hat Pirates at once. Even Jinbei's there. Yes. Oh, man. And all these styles are just so cool. Sanji's outfit's amazing. I love Jinbei's outfit, it's a nice shaded teal, but it goes well with Jinbei's blue skin. He's a whale shark fisherman, see? Ooh. I love Luffy's outfit. That kind of reminds me a little bit of Dressrosa a little bit. See, on Dressrosa, Luffy's outfit was, it was sort of like a navy blue and had sunflowers on it, which was very nice. But here, it's sort of black with what appear to be navy blue pineapples. Neat. Okay. So, ooh. And if there are any fans of pugs out there, you have not one. So there's 2 pugs, 3 pugs, and what appeared 4. This is Pug Central. So yeah, if any of you guys are fans of pugs, and by pugs I obviously mean the cute little dog, you're like, yeah, this is a great cover spread. I approve. Okay, so let's move on to One Piece, chapter 987, Vassals of Glory. Okay, that title already sounds amazing. Ooh. Okay. We're starting this chapter off back with the Odin flashback. Specifically the moment when Odin gave Kaido his scar. Okay. Okay, there's his execution. Sort of a brief sort of message. Alright. It does sort of fill me with a little bit of emotion seeing these images just because, Odin, it was gruesome the way Odin died, but it was still so incredibly boss. It was. So, let's see. Oh, no. Sorry, I have an itch on my shoulder. Shooting. Alright. Okay, now we're in the present day. Okay, all the vassals are falling with Kaido. And no. Their swords are actually piercing Kaido's skin. They're actually piercing through Kaido. Nice. They're getting him. Yes. This is what we've been waiting for. This is awesome. Okay, what else is next? Okay. Looks like Kaido's having a little bit of, remorse's guilt. Alright. Okay. Yeah, they hurt because it's called, karma, Kaido. They all fall and they make like a big explosion. Well, to be fair, Kaido was a pretty big guy, so, he falls from a height, it's going to be a pretty big sort of, crash. Okay, let's see, Okay. Alright. Okay, there's Luffy and Yamato. Oh, goody! We get ulti again! I love ulti! And Luffy's nickname for ulti is Headbutt. Oh, it makes sense. Ulti's Duffer power is the Riri no Mi model Reki Cephalosaurus. Anyway, alright, let's see. Okay. Yeah, you tell me, Yamato. You're your own person now. Which, considering, you deserve to be your own person, considering that Kyle's your father. Anyway. Alright. Huh. Been a while since I've seen one of these. A, sort of conversation between Luffy and Big Mom. I really like how they play out because they're both just overgrown, stubborn children. And it's awesome when you just hear them talk. Okay. Oh. Alright. Okay. You know, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I really always believed that Kaido really made Orochi look bad. And honestly, why I never thought Orochi was intimidating. So here's the thing. Orochi always had the suspicion that the 9 red scabbards are going to come and get him at some point. And no one really believed him. Even Kaido himself, as you see, as he's saying here, he was skeptical. Here's the thing though. It drove Orochi to the point of insanity. But with Kaido on the other hand, Kaido is going to rise to the challenge. Whatever sort of thing whatever comes his way, he's going to fight back. It's honestly why Orochi never really struck me as remotely intimidating. Although I did very much hate the guy, as pretty much anyone would. Oh yes. Okay. It looks like we're getting another one of these speeches again. See, ladies and gentlemen, every so often, or on every occasion, there's going to be a point in the arc where someone is just going to have his Luffy will succeed one day speech. It's pretty much what it is. And here it's being delivered by none other than Kinemon. Which, the Grand Line Review once theorized that Kinemon was going to die at the end of this arc. I really hope that's not the case. Although one thing I also got to point out too, for the most part, a lot of the Vassals have been played for comedy. Whether it was in previous arcs or even a couple times in this arc. But here, they are legitimately serious. This is what we've been waiting for, and it's amazing. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah. Here we have Luffy saying, I don't care who you are. It's Big Mom, or Kaido, or anyone else. I'm going to beat you guys. That's what Luffy just said here. It's always fun to see him do that because, man, you just know Luffy's going to succeed. You just know he does. He'll succeed. Huh. Alright, okay. I love seeing Queen get a shock reaction. See, a lot of people find Queen's humor to be off-putting when it's actually kind of needed. See, with Queen acting the way he does, there's actually some depth to the Beast Pirates. You really could have them all just be stoic, sort of, big old bad figures who don't take any nonsense from anyone. And you could do that, but it wouldn't be as entertaining. This is why Queen is awesome. Okay, so, alright. It looks like everyone. There's members of the worst generation, the rest of the Straw Hat Pirates. Alright. Oh, looks like Carrot and Nami got away. That's cool. Anyway, yeah, I actually missed that part, but I should have mentioned that Carrot and Nami got free, which is nice. Okay. See, it looks like all these images of everyone just sort of coming together and beating up the bad guys. This is awesome. It's very reminiscent of what happened on Dressrosa when all the gladiators from the Colosseum stormed the Dressrosa castle where the Don Quixote family, where the Doflamingo family was. Or another one, Whole Cake Island, when all those clones of Luffy, like stormed out of the mirror and completely caused chaos at the tea party. See, these are moments where like a whole bunch of good guys come together and all havoc breaks loose. For the bad guys, that is. And I love that. Things are really starting to come to a head here. Alright, okay. Looks like Kaido's back to being a dragon again. Alright. Oh no. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love seeing Luffy and Kinemon have a reaction, as sort of like, a dialogue and conversation with each other. But it makes me all the more worried that Kinemon's not going to make it to the end of this arc. I really hope I'm wrong. I really hope Kinemon wins. But if it happens, it is what it is. Oh, this image is just so boss. Kaido in his dragon form, outside at night, with the full moon in the back, a light snow, and the scabbard staring him down. This image just screams Wano, and it is awesome. And it looks like it's the Vassals against Kaido round 2. Only Odin's dead. But there's one more thing that's different. And both Nekomamushi and Inoarashi are bringing this up here. They brought their fellow Mink tribe members with them. And under the night of the full moon, they can unleash their Sulong forms. And that's sadly the end of this chapter. Until August 23rd. Okay, I think I know what my low is already. But man, this chapter was just so awesome. Oh man. This is great. And don't get me wrong, 986 was amazing. But this chapter, we're starting to move along now. And it's amazing. Alright, I think I better get on with my day. Oh, this was just such an awesome chapter to read. Oh well. I'm really kind of sad we have to wait till the 23rd until the next chapter's released. And that'll be the 24th when I do my reaction. But man, it's going to be amazing. Like, favorite, share, hit the subscribe button, follow me on social platforms, on the kid on YouTube. I'm very humbled to make this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. And remember, I even do Happy Tuesday? Oh, Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope you all have a happy Tuesday. Remember, if you guys want to talk, the channel is going to be here to lend an ear and I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.